Mm-hmm. What the? Got a bomb, brother? Are you gonna start it? Is that why you're putting gas in it?
I can. If I get a wheel for it.
Quan will be working on the Cressy, and today I'm probably going to, hope I locked the door, finish up doing the dash stuff with this. I already got the dash completely out, it's just sitting in there. I'm gonna probably go ahead and start getting the harness out of the engine bay and from under the fender wells. What are you doing there, brother?
Jesus Christ, I need a funnel. The fucking end on that is huge.
No focus. Shout out the faction for all the goodie parts. Alright, so to get started on my car, pretty much we're just gonna have to remove the entire front end like I did last time. Wiring harness has got to come out. I'm gonna check out the inside a little bit though, because I don't know if it disconnects in here or from the outside. I'm gonna kind of mess around with it and figure that out. But so yeah, I don't know if it's gonna go pull through or pull out and then be tucked. Who knows? Let's just get into it. Quan's over here fighting to get his car together to get started.
I'm not fighting. Well, I'm fighting with this fucking random ass thing right here.
Yeah. Okay, dude. So I just discovered something dope. Like, as you guys all know, if you own S14s, S13s, fuse blocks for these cars are always on the passenger side in the U.S., driver's side in Japan. So I just realized that the harness comes over to here and it stops here and it goes to like one thing there and some grounds, and all the stuff runs in on this side. I was thinking it came through over here as well, like the U.S. cars, and it doesn't at all. It's got the hole, which is even weirder. But I guess, damn, you know what that means? If it has the hole, they were trying to bring S15s to the States, because it would have been left-hand drive.
And there's left-hand drive cars. Like, I've seen that left-hand drive R34 in Poland.
Oh, well, that might be why. But, so this is going to make it stupid easy now, because I don't have the wires running over there. I just got to pull them out from under the core support and drag them in through here, or just unhook it from there and pull it back out here. But now we don't have double the ways like I was saying the other day. This is going to be like dumb easy. So let me get this stuff unhooked. I'm hoping I don't have to remove the radiator, but I think I might have to. Why? Did you have your fuel pump on? Oh yeah, I actually hear it. Hopefully that was wrong. Alright, try it. Yep, that was it. Alright, so I don't think I mentioned it, but the reason Quan's car didn't start was because he had, did you have the coil backs on backwards or just opposite sides?
The harness is, like, they have a plug here, and then they have 4 plugs that come off of that one plug for the harness. So it's pretty easy to have them backwards because they aren't marked.
So yeah, the reason you guys were seeing the intake backfires is because it was firing when the valves were open on the intake side. While Quan is finishing up making his car look pretty, I got most of the harness out right here from the whole front end. Now I'm kind of working on, I got to remove this windshield wiper bottle because it's in the way, and I had to unplug the plug from there, and then I'll be able to yank it through this, and then I'll be able to bring it out to here, and then I'll also be able to unbolt my fuse block. Alright, man, so I'm going ahead and getting all these little clips out, which are like here, and then just so I don't forget, Steven, this is your AC plug, please re-extend this. Steven, this is your ABS plug, please re-extend this. Steven, this is ground. So yeah, go ahead and got all those undone. I'm going to pull it through the core support and see if I can wiggle it through the condenser and the radiator, and if I can't, I'm going to have to take it apart. Alright, so to get to the stuff easier, I'm going to remove this dash bar you guys can see right here. There's not too many wires tangled around it. I just took a video on my cellular device, so I remember how to put it back together. But I'm going to go ahead and remove this bar so I can get to the actual wires coming into the chassis a little bit easier. Like I said, I really care about this thing, so I don't want to, you know, even damage one plug. You excited there, pal? Your car runs now, brother? I ain't never used
Use that steady hand, brother. Do you want me to show you how to do it? Let me show you what that.
I got this, man.
You got it? You got
Did you just say the N-word, dude? Did you see that?
No, I didn't read the comments.
Probably a good idea. I'm almost done. Hang on.
This man's finally trying to get something done.
What I'm trying to finally do is get
Can't
this
see shit in here.
dust out of my eye.
It smells like chemicals in here.
Smells good.
It's like 1,000 black ice trees up in here. Is that supposed to be Japanese?
Yeah.
The hell does that mean?
It's gonna say death.
Oh shit.
Blast that button. Alright dudes, so if you've been watching for like ever, you would remember this is where I broke my S14 windshield with one of these things. I kicked it on my knee. So this time I'm going to sit down, Chris, and I'm not going to break my window. Shit, there's a clip right there. Bam! That's I did this. I stood up to go out and hit my knee on it. I busted my window. That's exactly how I broke. Yeah, just take it before I break the shit. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about some windshields. Just put it on the ground and got that done. Oh, fuck, man. Cool, so in here, I do believe, you see this huge plug? So ECUs on left-hand drives are here. Chassis plugs are over there. See the ECU right there? So I'm thinking this right here. You push this clip down if I remember. I'm pretty sure you do. There's probably some other special shit, but you push this clip down and they all come out, and then all these little plugs right here should come out as well. And then they should pull through the fender harness. And then we'll pull everything out through the engine bay and then we'll put it in here. And I'm thinking I am gonna put it over there and pop open the dash airbag thing to do it. All right, dudes, we have finally retrieved or removed the harness. She is out. Dude, look how small this is. So, the way that I did it was a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but way better. So I was going to try to disconnect the fuse block and pull it. Oh my God, I'm not even pointing at it. I was going to try to disconnect the fuse block and basically just unbolt all these things that would be like this and there, which we did on his harness, and then pull it through. When I started looking through the inside of the car, I found that this unplugs and a couple other things, and then I had to pull these out of this small little loom, and that allowed me to pull all this through. And then all these wires go to my ignition. This is like the actual ignition control and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it under the dash. I wanna see how it fits because I'm gonna have to weld a bracket and everything. I don't want it to just sit in there. So, but we would be able to pop the airbag thing off that you guys saw in the other video, and then I'd be able to check my fuses. So
it's like race car stuff, but they put reservoirs under there.
Yeah, but this isn't a race car. This is gonna be a show car. And that's you, pal. All right, so. All right, dudes, so the camera died earlier. You probably saw it cut mid-video or if I put it in there. But I'll give you a quick update. So I did just take this bar back out, but I put the complete harness in here just to get an idea of where everything was gonna go. What I ended up doing was I got everything hooked up where it was supposed to be here when I pulled it through, like all these plugs. And I am gonna run it over here, but I don't want it just sitting in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this dash bar right around where the airbag is, right here. And I'm probably gonna build my own bracket, but for now I'm just gonna cut it here and position it and make sure it fits, and then we'll go from there. But all the wiring on this side is gonna have to be extended back out to the car for the headlights, the ABS, and a bunch of random things. And then on this side, there's a couple things that need to be extended, but not too much, because this stuff, like from right here, this side was already in the car and then it went out. Now it's just, instead of going out, it's going this way. And then I'm just gonna run all this stuff back because it's not gonna go out on that side. And all the stuff that I wanna extend, I'm gonna run it out the same hole that I pulled all this through, but it's only gonna be like, I'd say 15 wires. And instead of running it here, I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna run it straight up into the engine bay through the booster hole. And if I don't do that, I'm gonna run it straight out, drill like a grommet right here, and run this joint all the way up there and then back through there. So, yeah. Bar right here.
I'm hitting like 50, I'm in a predicament. Hit up the middle, make it in a little bit. Can I see me when I'm ripping a riddle and combing your ass like I'm whipping a little kid? Give me a beat and I spit it so prominent.
Now you're recording.
Huh?
It's recording now.
All right, so pretty much, I'm heating up this knife to make precise cuts on the S15 because we are getting rid of some plastic. on the fuse block, and this is actually like one of the best ways to do it, because if you're using like a hacksaw or something, you have a chance of slipping up and destroying some wires. I do not want that on my carpet. Luckily it dries quick. So what we did, well, you have a phone. So you can see this little section I cut off, which goes like this. If I would have took a hacksaw and cut it, I might have had a chance of actually hitting the thing, so I was just using the tip. The reason we're doing this is because right here we're trying to put it on this corner, and this was hitting this. So let's see if this helps. What are we hitting? We're hitting, oh, the wire. Yeah, so we should be good now, because the airbag's about right here. So probably this relay will be almost cut off. You really don't have issues with relays, but these relays will probably be cut off. These will be super accessible. This should be easily accessible with the main fuses that would actually blow, and then these fuses right here, I think they're gonna be hidden, but once again, that airbag thing is huge. But you can see that's how it's gonna sit. I'm gonna have to block this off with like a piece of sheet metal, same thing for the other side. And then I'll probably build a bracket that goes directly under it. All right, dudes, so I think we got it in her final resting place. Extension is holding it up right now through the 2 bars. I need to make a bracket, obviously, but I think this is where it's gonna be. So I ran into 2 problems. Number 1, there was 2 different relay brackets, I guess you could call it, and there was like 3 relays in one and like 5 in the other, and there was a bunch of open spaces in either of them. So what I did was took the relays out of the one, deleted it, cut the box in half, put all the relays into one, and pretty much what we came out with is a much smaller fuse block, and all the wires are just coming out the side because I cut it, and then all the fuses are right there, and that's how it's pretty much going to sit, and we'll be able to pop it open and get right to it. Obviously these are going to be taped up, but like I made it as compact as possible without, you know, being a hack. So I think I did pretty good. It needed a legit bracket though, which will be dumb easy to make, but it looks cool. It's gonna fit in there great. As you can see right here, it's sitting pretty. It almost looks like in a factory spot, but obviously sitting on a fucking extension. But let's try to get this dash in. Okay, so I must say this is pretty sick. Dash is completely back in, sitting by itself, not bolted. So it's sitting flush. It's nothing smushed in there. And then we have the golden boy right there. Fits like with no struggles, plenty of clearance everywhere. It's awesome. Sits low, the wires are all right there. And then for the glove box, these aren't gonna be hanging right here. These are all gonna be going straight that way. So none of these will be here. Tons of clearance, tons of room. It's right up in there. I haven't made a bracket yet. You can see the extension, but you get the gist, dudes. It's legit. And then this just clips on right over top. Check your fuses, bruh. This is just gonna be a stupid pain in the ass, I can tell you that right now. I'm pretty much just gonna be taking a razor blade and just, yeah, for like the next 20 minutes. Now you might be asking yourself, Steven, what the fuck did you do? Are you getting started on the soldering? No, I'm not. I just accidentally cut this with a razor blade. Damn, that heat shrink got small as hell. Okay, so I don't know if you guys just saw that, but you probably did. I just capped off both of these. Pretty easy, just tack welded it and then grinded it down. The reason I did that is so now I can weld to it without burning holes through it and just make everything a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the fuse block up there where I want, figure out what kind of bracket or pole I'm gonna use to hold it or whatever I end up doing. Tack that in place, probably not in the car. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't even want one hole in my carpet, so we're gonna figure that out. All right, bros. So Daquan's over there baffling to himself about brake lines for the past 2 hours.
It's killing me.
I am done. Quan's probably gonna go home and figure out all his brake stuff. Right, Quan? Figure out all your brakes so you can drive this. Like I said, drive shaft's on the way from Austin, so that's gonna be dope. Huge shout out to him. And I'm beat. I'm tired. It's been a full day of work. The bar is completely made. All I gotta do tomorrow is wake up, get some coffee, get some Taco Bell, come over here with them, and start cutting some wires. Extend them to the front. I should realistically be able to finish tomorrow. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, and start the car up, have a tucked harness, have the bar in, and the front end back together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Well, this was probably tremendously long, but it was a fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Quan had fun today too. And we started his car. Yeah, so it was a good day. I'm a little stressed, but once again, this is not staying. It was just so he could have his oil lines because he has a high pressure and high pressure and a drain. So if we wouldn't have ran that, I'm like, peace, dudes.